Alright. Hi, I, Sailor Moon, and I, Sarah Uranus here, and today we're going to talk about, you know, how we got 1,121 followers, if we're reading that right. Now, for some folks out there, it might not be a big deal since some folks out there already are way past that. But for some like us, who may have only had this YouTube fairway around for about 10 years, it is a big deal, you know. And I don't know how we got 1,121 followers, but somehow we did. Somehow we got a lot of them. And I don't know if that had something to do with our uploads or our lives that we did, or there was something, or whatever. We got a lot of them, and I know that there are folks that got way a lot more than what we got here. Not that and it's not our goal to be the most followed, because there's always going to be someone out there who is. But I'm saying for a fairway, which is non-mated, that is a big deal. And I know there's a lot of folks out there who, have a lot more than that. And yeah, keep in mind, this is for a non-mated YouTube fairway. Most folks that get a lot of a lot of followers or whatever you want to call them, they happen to be mates. And this is a lot for a non-mate. Alright? And so I just want to say thank you to everyone who chose, to follow us over the years and to give us to where we got the 1,121 followers. If we're reading that right. For all you know, we could be reading it wrong, and we could have less than what we think we have instead of more. You want to go on? Yeah, you're right, Sailor Moon. At the end of the day, having 1,121 followers is a big deal. At least for us it is. It might not be a big deal for someone who has been on the website longer, having a fairway that went back to when this website first started, or someone who's a mate. It might not be a big deal because they already have, a lot of folks anyway. And some folks might say that, and some folks might wonder, what did we do to get all of those followers? Well, we only made uploads and lives, and a lot of folks liked the way that we did our filming. True, our work isn't for everyone, and not everyone's gonna like your work. But for those who did, I want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone that gave us 1,121 followers, because no one would, because you would be hard to believe, that a fairway, a U-wave fairway that is non-mated, it's got a lot of followers. Now it's true they don't watch, and that's true. All of our followers don't watch our work every day. That's true. They don't watch all of our uploads, all our lives, but we do. But when they do, they do. And some folks out there, like haters or trolls or whatever you want to call them, might downplay and say you only got 1,121 followers, but they don't watch your work. They only followed you because they feel sorry for you, whatever they come up with, Or folks that might be angry at you for having them because they wish that was their followership or whatever. or someone out there who thinks, or someone out there who thinks that you worked, that was you, and you made all those reckonings to only follow yourself. Well, that's not true. Well, yeah, you're right, Sarah Uranus. At the end of the day, somehow, some way, we got 1,121 followers, and this is for a YouTube fairway that's it's non-mated at all, isn't really that well known, you know, but somehow we got all these folks, you know. We got all these onlookers or seers or watchers. And once again, we want to say thank you for doing that. You know, thank you for being one of our sundriest followers. You know, thank you for, watching our uploads and our lives when we do them. Sadly, we don't got no shorts. So, thank you for watching our, thank you to over 1,121 followers that we can't even believe we have, but we do have them, and thank you for making us the most followed out of all of Dwayne's YouTube, all Dwayne's UA fairways. More followed than the Mike Keeper one, or the Jordan one, or the TWF one, or even the Xena one, making us the most followed of all of them. So thank you for doing that. And we know we're not saying we're not going to be one of those who, they get a lot of followers and then they think they're greater than everyone else. No, that's not Dwayne. That's not us. And we know there's a lot more folks on here that got more followers than we do, and a lot of them tend to be mates. You're right, Sailor Moon. We don't think we're greater than anyone else. And at the end of the day, there's other folks on this website that have a lot more followers than we do, and a lot of them are mates. But for being a non-mate to have 1,121 followers is a big deal, because it means that a lot of folks liked you, they liked your work, and they chose to follow you. Even though, so it is a big deal, and we like that. We want to say thank you to everyone who, did that for us, who will still do that for us. And we have no running lead of how many followers we get, or who chooses to follow or not, but we say thank you. And that's going to end this film for today. So if you like this film, then follow us over here at Sailor Moon for Life. Watch the other film that we made yesterday over here, with Sailor Moon and Sailor Pluto talking about, did Renaissance Atlantic or New Birth, Great Sea, Sailor Moon get hate? I, Sarah Uranus Amara, and I, Sailor Moon Serena, and I'll see you later. Bye.